And you don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to be worrying about balancing out all your finances in between the children. If you're thinking about going back to work, you can do that as well, because things are just going to work out for you. Don't ask me. Team. So this reading is going to be for the collective. It's going to be covering the 17th of January, the week of the 17th of January. We'll see what sort of things we've got going on here. What is the energy for love and compassion? Somebody's got something coming in next week. I say next week, the starting of finding compassion in a situation. Something that you care deeply for, maybe. All right. So this will be a love read for anybody out there who is watching and wants to have some input on their love life. Leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities are coming. Starting right at the beginning again. Four of fire. Where? So if this was a love read, it's a starting of a brand new love relationship coming in next week, maybe by the form of communication, a meeting, a glance at somebody. You might feel a connection with them. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Yeah. And we've got the king coming in here. Brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not going to say anyone is getting into a relationship quickly, but I feel also it could be somebody who is in a relationship with somebody who is very outspoken, and you need to find compassion for their situation, but I don't know. It could also be you are married to somebody and you're wanting a little bit of insight into your love life. Maybe. So let's go. What have we got? High Priestess is ready. She's ready to do that. I don't know where that came out, so I'll just leave it like that. I feel like this compassion situation here is that you went through a transformation state. Okay, you were once something, and then now you changed to something else because it was better for you and the people around you and your relationship, if you have one. This may be for singles or a married person, so I don't really know. But I feel like the relationship, it could be you're in a relationship and it's only halfway there. And by that I mean, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it should be 100% effort from both of you, but there's only half, 50% being put into the relationship by somebody who isn't really ready to. Could be someone who's a dad, and they're a bit nervous about it. Maybe you're new, the children, maybe you've just had a baby, and the compassion and the love for that situation is that your partner doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And he's a bit nervous and standoffish, and you want him to help more, but he doesn't. So there could be something compassion about a situation here going on with this king. I assign genders to my cards, and usually I refer to the cards as representing people in your life. That's just how I do it. Other readers don't, but I do. Yeah, she's the star. You want to step out into the brightness. You want to step out into the light and start guiding people. You have what you need. I'm not taking all of those, but we will take this one. I think you love this person. Okay. So this could be for people. I'm going to do two sections. I'm going to do one for couples and one for singles. This one looks like it's this specific with these cards right now looks like you have started a transformation, completed it, gone through all working on you, being awesome, okay? The transformation could also be you were pregnant and now you're a mother because you have just given birth to a baby. But the person, your partner, doesn't put in any effort, okay? Because maybe he's scared. Maybe you need to have compassion for this person and their situation because they are new dads. So this is something to do with people who are new parents as well. You have a lot of love for the situation, and I feel like you want to guide this person to say, this is how you do it, because maybe they have no fucking idea. It's a man. He doesn't know how to be a mum, And I feel like you could be married. You could be in a solid relationship here. You could be in a home life. You may have other children and stuff like this. But this, specifically, what I'm talking about right now, these cards are to do with a person who has just had a baby. Tell me about this baby. Maybe finances aren't that great, eh? Maybe he doesn't have a job. Maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you were a 2-income family, but now because you're working, because you have a baby, you can't work. So it's put all on your partner to be the provider. And he may be finding a bit of difficulties there. Also that you may be looking at things that they're not doing, that aren't happening in the relationship too much, and you're not focusing on what is going right. Focus on the positive things, not on the negatives, because when you focus on negatives, negatives will come. Negatives will increase, negatives will stay. And they will multiply. So, just be aware of that. This new path is you want to give somebody information, but I don't think, because they don't know. But you may feel like this, I did hear that there was something about not listening to you. I don't know what that means. This doesn't look like you're going to be out on, out in the cold, but I feel like you're being ignored. Maybe you're getting the cold shoulder because you really push for something to happen, but it doesn't happen the way you want it. And it causes this person to act immaturely, to come out and say, maybe you're having a little bit of butting heads because you're trying to push something, because you're out there. You're like bright, shining. You got wings and shit. You're a flying bitch. You're out there up in the stars and all of that type of stuff. And he's just sitting here on his horse going, man, can you just leave me alone for a second? Can you just give me a break? Sorry, but maybe that's what's going on. And now people in relationships who've just had a baby, a newborn baby, or not even newborn, they're like, one, and still in the nurturing stages, we'll just put it like that. Have compassion for your partner, especially if they are trying. If they're not trying and they're just sitting there being lazy fat slobs, well, then you've got a different story, and this one isn't for you. But this story is for one that is giving 50%, and he's had all the heaviness put on him to maintain the family. Like if you've been a 2-income family and now you're one, there's a lot of stress going on him. Not saying that it's not, you're not the queen in this situation here, because you also can't help the financial situation. But what I'm saying is have a little compassion for that situation, if this story is yours, hey? That's all. That's all. Cool. Let's go. Maybe you've decided to get married. Maybe you've decided to get married for the baby. There was no other option. You needed to. Okay. Could be. Or you're doing something, you're making a plan. You're starting to get your foundations in order, sorted, because you do have a baby now. This is somebody that has a baby, honestly. But there's a lot of stress going on here, a lot of anxieties, a lot of feeling trapped in a situation. You can feel that way if you are trapped in a like if you've got heavy responsibilities on your shoulders, you bitches can feel trapped. I tell you, you can feel trapped. And then we have the Five of Wands. This is some conflict going on here. Now, this could be, I want to say that if you're in a marriage, this is only 4 people in a marriage going through relationship issues and stuff like that, that need to have compassion. I feel this trapped feeling, this heaviness that you've got over the both of you, because you've had no other options. This is just one option. You had to go for it, whatever it was. There could be some conflict coming in, There could be some fighting. There could be some... you know how sometimes when people just don't think about what they're saying, they don't think and they just come in and they fight and then they test the boundaries. There's a lot of boundary testing. They push too much, and soon one of these days they're going to push too hard and someone's going to get hurt. But for now, it's just a lot of pushing. I don't know what. And I'm not saying physically. Better not be physically. I hope it's not physically. If it is physically, we're talking about something else there. It's unknown. You don't know about the situations that's coming. You can't see the future. You don't understand it. Or more like you do understand it. There's a communication. There's communication that has happened. And I think you know the outcome. So sadly, it looks like there's compassion for a situation. However, something has changed. And this person has started to say some, hurtful, immature things. He's not the king right now. He's saying some hurtful, spiteful things, to be honest. Because he's feeling the pressure. And I'm not supporting this bitch for saying fucking bad things, but he's done something because the pressure was too much for him. And now there's judgment coming. Because his actions needed to be sorted. They needed to be put in check. And it's destiny. This is what's supposed to happen. So whatever's happening with your partner, if he's in some issues, if he's got some court things going on, that's his doing. And he needs to be there. It needs to happen. This is building up your confidence as well. There was temptation that came into the picture. No, not temptation. It was mutual. Temptation is when one person is tempted and the other one doesn't want it to happen. I feel this was mutual, something going on here. And I don't know whether it was you too, and the toxicity and all of that stuff that's happened somewhere over here. The heaviness was brought on by both of you, but yeah, I think maybe it was a mutual thing. One person can't be blamed for it, especially if we're looking about love and compassion over here. Financially, in the abundance of everything, I feel like you're not... This king is not what? It's paused, stopped for now. Maybe this king is not working anymore. Maybe the finances have stopped. Maybe there's a struggle going on right now because there's a pause in moving forward because of this court situation. No? There's something that you don't know about this king. And he's trying to keep... What is he trying to do? Something you don't know about the king. Maybe he's got another daughter. Maybe he's got another child somewhere else. Far out. Maybe he's got another child hidden, another relationship. And someone's waiting for a communication back from him, but they're not talking. What? this situation hasn't been handled delicately. The communication has gone all crazy. There's a lot of people being hurt by this. Some people have been hurt by this communication from the king. Or this interactions from the king. He's not confident anymore, that's for sure. Oh, we've got actually, I don't know if it's him, but there's a king that is not confident anymore. He's not cocky. He's taken his, maybe this court situation has decided to, you know, show him exactly who his empress is. Oh. Regretting things that happened in the past. Now, also this could be someone could have somebody pregnant. Someone else pregnant. Not you. Seven of Cups. Only one choice out there. And that's taking control. Somebody's confidence is taking a really big hit right now because of this king. Oh, wow. King got himself in trouble, eh? Okay. Got himself in trouble, but that's all right. Let's just go and see what the advice is. Let's see what the advice is for this mama over here. What do we got for you? Heal from the hurt that happened. I feel like this could be a co-parenting thing as well. I'm just going to, because I had a co-parenting reading just before this one, so I feel like maybe it could be co-parenting, sharing the care of children. Healing from the hurts. Being strong to start learning to stand up for yourself, speak up about what things you want. Looking at how useless the situation is. But also there could be a little bit of enabling there. It's like, you know, stop giving those drinks. Stop giving that alcohol to the alcoholic. Stop feeding into the bullshit. Stop sitting there being a part of a situation that you don't want. Move on. Okay. Be confident, bitch. Go there. Find your horse. Fancy her up with a little sunflower on her head. And then trot off into the fucking sunset being a confident bitch, hey? Standing tall. Being strong. Knocking that King of Wands out of the water. He really doesn't have any confidence. They've got two King of Wands reversed now. And their confidence is shook. Because you've decided to heal. Oh, okay. So this maybe the compassion is for the person. And it could be compassion for a person that, you know, you were in a relationship with, but now you're not. And they're shook by something that happened in a legal matter because both of you participated in it. And it's not participating as in setting up. It's participating as in it's happened. It was continuous, or it's happened before. It's happened before and then you didn't pay any attention to it. So it's obvious that this person would think they could do it again. Wow, this time you stood up for yourself, my friend. This time you stood up for yourself and you said that, you know what? Hurt is not going to keep me down. I'm going to heal. I'm going to start sticking up for myself. I'm going to start, you know, I'm going to get out of the situation that I'm stuck in, that I feel like I need to be a part of it. No, you don't need to be a part of it. So you're going to get on your horse and you're going to fucking trot on the way out of there. Because this King of Wands, he was in both the love relationship and the advice that I've got for you. They're both reversed. They're both not cocky anymore. So whatever you did, you started making someone think about their actions. Nice. And then we have here you sitting on top, knowing exactly what you want, knowing exactly what you're going after, and got a goal, setting a goal and going for it. Having supportive people, having the supportive people around you, they can notice when there's predators around. They can notice when there's things going on, and they'll come and tell you. They'll say, hey, so I think you've got guardians out there watching over you, making sure that you're going to be all right. when you go out on your own to be awesome. And you don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to be worrying about balancing out all your finances in between the children. If you're thinking about going back to work, you can do that as well, because things are just going to work out for you. Don't ask me how. But you are taking control of your ship now. You are taking control of your destiny. You are taking control of where you need to go. And you're growing in confidence and being able to stand up for yourself. Assessing whether people are true or not towards you. You're looking out into the horizon, my friends. You're saying, you know what? If I stay in the situation any longer, I'm going to get burnt. I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get damaged. So I'm out. I'm looking for new horizons now. Where am I looking? I'm looking away. I'm looking away to something else before I get hurt. And there's so many options out there for you that you can take. You just need to go and say, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to take these options now. It's going to be a little bit of frustration there, and I don't know from who, either yourself or from your partner, sitting there being frustrated in a situation that, you know what, maybe you've separated yourself from all of this now, all of the emotional attachments that were once there. You've separated yourself now. You've put yourself. You're taking the high road. You're taking the high road, my friends. You're stepping away from all the drama and all the issues and emotional connections and things that weren't working for you. You stepped away and you go, okay, I'm just going to look at this from a different angle now. I'm taking the high road. I'm sitting up here on my shelf, and I'm going to keep all my love and all of the emotions that I have for this situation. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to store it away, and I'm going to look and see how now this person handles the issue by themselves. Maybe, because then the relationship is going to end. It's either finished, it's either a separation that has happened, or it's coming to an end finally. But you're a little bit stressed about it, which obviously when relationships might be a brand new you know what, you could be going through a lot of shit right now to do with this person that hurt you previously, and you want to have compassion for their situation, all of that. And maybe you do. Maybe you've loved someone for so long that you can't really hate them, you know, and you have compassion for why they're being such a cockbag. You know, you're happy where you are. You understand the situation walking into it. You're not going to be used anymore. You understand when people are coming to try and do the tricky maneuvers on you. You understand and you can see it. And it's your choice whether you fall for it or not. Not fall for it. It's your choice whether you accept this repetitive cycle or not. Okay? And here we've got some communication that can come in and hurt you if you're sitting there waiting for it. But you're prepared. You're ready for when that communication does come in. It's only a matter of time now before something will happen. Something will come in. And it's could be avoiding a tower moment. It also could be attaching a tower moment that has happened before and it's coming back again, but it's not going to hurt as much as what it did the first time. Because you're coming out of it on top. Everything is that's valuable to you has had an effect on this whole situation. And you have made it that way because you've been focusing, you've been manifesting it. You've been saying, this is what I want. I'm going to go get it. This is my goal. Things are going to work out for me. This is my time now. No more of being on the back, being in the background, being kept in the dark, that type of stuff. No more of that anymore. This is me. I'm going to be out here. This is the scales. I'm putting them in my favor now because this is about time. It's the wheel of fortune is coming for this person here, the person that you're dealing with, this cocky person, this very sharp and blunt king. His confidence has taken a hit, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if this is your story or not, but replay it, listen to it, take what fits, leave what doesn't. But I'm saying right at the end of everything, you are coming out on top. Justice will finally be served. Let's get one card. Let's get one One more card from the universe to just close off this read. See if I've missed anything. We were going to do singles, so that will be on the next video. I'll put a link for that later on, and I'll probably in the description for the link to the singles of this read. Because right now this looks like it's, I don't know. What does the universe have? Mother, baby. You're going to be fine by yourself. You're going to be fine sitting there on your throne. Everything is in order. Everything is in your favor. You are a nurturing person. You are that person who everyone comes to all the time, has done for many years, and you're sitting there. You could be pregnant. You could be pregnant right now. You could have just become pregnant. You know, that type of thing. You could also be nurturing children that you've had been pregnant with this person, this king over here. But what I'm saying is that whatever you've got going on right now, you can handle it. It's coming out. The time is now. Your destiny has happened. And even though the situation was crazy, you know, happy at the beginning, crazy in the middle, and then turned out that you were by yourself at the end, it's all meant to be for a better purpose. Better purpose in 2022, my friends. So thank you very much for joining me. Come back again later. See you later.